Ladies and gentlemen, we all have moments when life whispers to us, "This is far enough. Stop here, but what if I told you that those whispers are the moments that define your future?" Growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in those moments when we face challenges, push through difficulties, and endure discomfort. Discomfort is not something to avoid, it is something to embrace. Why? Because it's the only environment where true growth occurs. Think about it, whether it's building muscle, learning a new skill, or pursuing a dream, discomfort is a constant companion on the path to success. When you push yourself to lift heavier weights, your muscles ache, but they grow stronger. When you tackle a new challenge at work, it feels overwhelming at first, but it sharpens your skills and expands your expertise. The same principle applies to every area of life. The greater the challenge, the greater the reward. The mistake many people make is believing that discomfort is a sign they should stop. They think, if this feels hard, maybe it's not meant for me. But here's the truth: discomfort is not a red light, it's a green light. It's life's way of telling you that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, and that's exactly where you need to be. Think of discomfort as your personal coach, pushing you to do better and be better. It's a signal that you're trying something new, something that will stretch you and help you grow. Yes, it's uncomfortable, and yes, it's difficult, but that's the point. Growth is never easy, but it's always worth it. One of the best ways to embrace discomfort is to reframe it. Instead of seeing it as something negative, view it as a sign of progress. Tell yourself, this is hard because I'm growing. This is challenging because I'm changing. When you shift your mindset, discomfort becomes less intimidating and more empowering. Moreover, remember that every discomfort you endure today is an investment in a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of yourself tomorrow. The temporary pain of stepping out of your comfort zone pales in comparison to the lifelong regret of staying stuck where you are. So the next time you face a difficult decision, a daunting challenge, or an uncomfortable situation, lean into it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How will this make me better? The lessons discomfort teaches you are invaluable. Your willingness to embrace discomfort will determine your capacity to grow. If you can make discomfort your ally, there is no limit to what you can achieve. The size of your goals determines the size of your life. Small goals may feel safe and achievable, but they rarely inspire greatness. If you want to live an extraordinary life, you must set big, audacious goals that challenge you, excite you, and even scare you. Why? Because big goals force you to think differently. They stretch your imagination and demand your best effort. When you aim for something grand, you're not just pursuing a destination, you're transforming into the kind of person capable of achieving it. Big goals are less about the end result and more about the journey of growth and self-discovery they inspire. Setting audacious goals begins with believing in your potential. Too often, people limit themselves by thinking small, not because they lack ability, but because they doubt what they're capable of. They say, "I'll just aim for something realistic." But what is realistic? It's usually just another word for fear. Instead, aim higher. Dream so big that it makes others raise their eyebrows. Big goals also provide a sense of purpose. They act as a compass, giving your life direction. When you have a clear, bold vision for your future, it becomes easier to make decisions and prioritize your time. You start saying no to distractions and yes to opportunities that align with your goals. Of course, setting big goals comes with challenges. They might feel overwhelming or impossible at first. That's why it's important to break them down into smaller, actionable steps. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the ultimate vision. Progress, even if it's slow, is still progress. Big goals also have a way of attracting the right people and opportunities into your life. When you declare your intention to do something extraordinary, you send a powerful signal to the world. Mentors, collaborators, and resources will begin to align with your vision. Remember, the greatest achievements in history started with audacious goals. The moon landing, groundbreaking innovations, and world-changing movements all began with someone daring to dream big. So don't hold back. Write down your goals. Visualize them. Commit to them wholeheartedly. If your goals don't make you a little nervous, they're not big enough. In the end, the size of your goals will determine the impact you make. Aim high, push forward, and let your big, audacious goals propel you toward the extraordinary life you deserve. Discipline is the cornerstone of success. While talent and motivation are important, they are fleeting without discipline. Talent may give you an edge, and motivation may give you a spark, but discipline keeps you moving forward when the excitement fades and the road gets tough. It is the master key that unlocks the door to consistent progress and lasting achievement. What exactly is discipline? It's the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's waking up early to work on your goals when you'd rather sleep in. It's sticking to your plan when distractions and temptations try to pull you away. Discipline is about making choices based on what you want most, not what you want right now. One of the biggest misconceptions about discipline is that it requires extraordinary willpower. In reality, discipline is a skill that can be developed one small habit at a time. Start with something simple like committing to a morning routine, exercising for 10 minutes a day, or setting aside a fixed time for focused work. Small acts of discipline build momentum, and over time, they compound into big results. Discipline also gives you freedom. At first glance, this might seem contradictory. People often associate discipline with restriction, but in truth, it liberates you. When you have the discipline to manage your time, energy, and priorities, you gain control over your life. You free yourself from the chaos of procrastination, distractions, and missed opportunities. Another essential aspect of discipline is consistency. Success is rarely about grand gestures, it's about showing up every single day. Even when progress feels slow or invisible, trust that your consistent efforts are laying the foundation for future breakthroughs. Discipline ensures you keep moving no matter how small the steps. Think of discipline as the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Every time you practice it, you strengthen that bridge, bringing your goals closer within reach. So commit to being disciplined in every area of your life that matters. Whether it's your health, career, relationships, or personal growth, approach your goals with unwavering determination. Discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about being persistent. When you master discipline, you master yourself. And when you master yourself, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Every great achievement begins in the mind. Before you can transform your life, you must first transform the way you see yourself. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows you to create a mental picture of the person you want to become. It's not just daydreaming, it's a deliberate practice that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your highest aspirations. Why is visualization so effective? Because your brain cannot distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. When you consistently visualize yourself succeeding, you condition your mind to believe it's possible. This belief becomes the foundation for action. Instead of doubting your abilities, you begin to act with confidence, conviction, and purpose. Start by asking yourself, who do I want to become? Think about the qualities, habits, and accomplishments of the best version of yourself. Is this person confident, disciplined, and compassionate? Do they wake up early, pursue their goals relentlessly, and inspire others? Create a clear and detailed mental image. See yourself not as you are today, but as the person you aspire to be. Next, take time each day to focus on this vision. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living your ideal life. Picture yourself achieving your goals, handling challenges with grace, and embodying the qualities you admire. Engage all your senses, see the sights, hear the sounds, and feel the emotions of your future success. The more vivid the visualization, the stronger its impact. Visualization isn't just about seeing your future self, it's about becoming that person through intentional action. As you visualize, identify the habits and behaviors that align with your vision. If you see yourself as a fit and healthy person, start exercising regularly and eating well. If you envision yourself as a successful entrepreneur, begin developing the skills and discipline required for that role. Remember, visualization isn't magic, it's a tool to guide your efforts. Combine it with action, persistence, and discipline to bring your vision to life. As you practice visualization, you'll notice a powerful shift. Your goals will feel more attainable, your self-belief will grow, and your daily choices will start reflecting the person you want to become. So dare to dream boldly. Visualize your best self every day. Believe that you already have what it takes to become that person. With clarity, consistency, and action, you'll transform your vision into your reality. The life you desire begins with the image you hold in your mind. Failure is often seen as the end of the road, but in reality, it's the beginning of a new path. Every setback, every mistake, and every disappointment holds a valuable lesson, if you're willing to see it. Learning to reframe failures isn't just a mindset shift, it's a skill that can transform how you approach life, goals, and challenges. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone toward it. No great achievement in history has come without setbacks. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each so-called failure brought him closer to success because he chose to see it as an opportunity to learn and adjust. When you experience failure, it's easy to dwell on the pain, frustration, or embarrassment. But instead of focusing on what went wrong, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Failure can teach you about your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. It can reveal strategies that don't work, highlight skills you need to develop, or even redirect you toward a better path. Reframing failure begins with changing your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, "I failed," say, "This didn't work, but now I know what to do differently." Replace self-criticism with curiosity. Approach setbacks as a detective searching for clues, not as a judge handing out punishment. Another way to reframe failure is to view it as a sign of growth. If you never fail, it means you're not challenging yourself enough. You're staying within your comfort zone where growth is minimal. Failure means you're stretching, taking risks, and striving for more. Celebrate the fact that you're trying and remember that every attempt brings you closer to mastery. Failure also builds resilience. Each time you recover from a setback, you strengthen your ability to face challenges in the future. Over time, failure becomes less intimidating and more empowering because you've proven to yourself that you can rise again. Failure is only final if you choose to stop trying. Reframing failure allows you to see it for what it really is, a temporary detour on the road to success. So embrace failure as part of your journey. Let it teach you, strengthen you, and guide you. The only real failure is the failure to learn. When you reframe failure, you turn obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into stepping stones for greatness. The road to success isn't paved with grand gestures or occasional bursts of effort, it's built on consistent, daily actions. While big dreams and lofty goals inspire us, it's the small, deliberate steps we take every day that turn those dreams into reality. No matter how small the action, what truly matters is the commitment to move forward, day after day. Taking action daily creates momentum. Think of it like pushing a heavy boulder up a hill. The first few pushes may feel slow and challenging, but with consistent effort, the boulder starts to roll more easily. Each small action builds upon the last, and over time you gain unstoppable momentum that propels you toward your goals. One of the greatest myths about success is that it requires massive leaps all at once. While leaps can happen, they are rare. Most progress comes from small, consistent efforts, writing one page of your book each day, making one new connection for your business, or spending just 15 minutes learning a new skill. These small actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but over weeks, months, and years, they add up to extraordinary results. Another powerful benefit of daily action is that it builds confidence. Each step you take, no matter how small, proves to yourself that you are capable of moving closer to your goal. This self-belief grows stronger with each success, making even the biggest challenges feel more achievable. Daily action also fosters discipline. By committing to consistent effort, you train yourself to prioritize progress over perfection. You learn to value the process, not just the outcome. This mindset not only helps you achieve your goals, but also equips you to handle setbacks and challenges with resilience. To make daily action a habit, focus on what you can do today. Don't get overwhelmed by the entire journey, just take the next step. Ask yourself, what one thing can I do right now to move closer to my goal? Then do it. Even if it's a small action, it matters.